Hi Pisces, so this is going to be your mid-month October readings. They're going to be done a little bit differently. I'm going to use angel cards. I'm sorry, I hit the laptop there. I'm just going to pull one of these. It's going to be what the universe wants you to know. You can substitute the word, some of these cards say angels or heaven or divine. Substitute that with the universe, whatever it is you believe in. Pisces, I said that in one of your videos, I'm going to retract that there. The 12th house, like Sagittarius do have a lot going on in the 12th house, but then I was like, oh, wearing all black, which I am today too. It's hilarious. That's the 6th house. I don't know what was going on there in my mind, but I do have a lot going on with the, I have a Scorpio Saturn, and I have South Node Saturn, or South Node Scorpio, which means life played a little bit of a personal joke on me. Because South Node means what you came into this world from your past life that you've learned, that you mastered, and I mastered in my past life Scorpio. However, my lessons, which is Saturn, is Scorpio. So that's a little irony there, right? But I have a lot going on with both the 12th and the 6th house. Lovely, right? Yeah. And my 12th and 6th house are open. I don't have any planets that sit in them. My Pisces position is, it's spelled P-A-L-L-A-S. That's where my Pisces is. How I do this. And it's also because of Cancer, my 4th house. I got a party going on at home because Cancer's home. I got 4 planets that sit in Cancer, which give me the ability to tap into ancestors and have ancestors as a big part of my journey. And my journey's kind of fixed because I got a Taurus North Node, which kind of sucks. You have no idea where you're going. Just waiting for the energies to get interrupted here. All right, there we go. There's the one. Oh, you got 2. So I show the cards. If you get an intuitive hit, follow that. I'm still working on my Virgo rising, and it's just when the camera comes on, I lose a lot of speech and I get very shy. I also have like nothing in my mind. Where my Leo moon has to kick in, and my Leo moon's like Eddie Murphy. So the card says helper of action. It says, you're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time, so get busy. Follow your instincts and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. So Pisces, you guys are quite smiley. You can be moody. We all can. That's not just a Pisces thing. I'm getting the Navy in with that card, though, for some reason. Some of you guys might have an attachment to, or maybe your family, somebody's in the military or the Navy. Or some of you are looking to do that as a career. That's something you really got to contemplate, though, because you sign your life away for a while, right? So I'm going to pull 3 cards on top of that. You're basically being, I'll pull the, I didn't see the last, the other card yet. I will pull it after, at the end. The message I'm getting from that card, though, is saying that you guys are going to be quite busy for the rest of the month. You might have things pop up. And also, it's telling you to slow down a bit, to analyze things. You can't just go gung-ho right away, but you do have to move. This is a time of movement. And you guys are going to be affected because Jupiter is now in Scorpio, and Jupiter is your co-ruler which means lucky for Scorpios and Sagittarius and Pisces, it's anything that's hidden is going to come to light, and it's not going to be able to get past a Pisces or a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. So it's kind of like your time, Pisces. It's time for action, but develop a plan first. Okay, you gotta. I think we went over this in somebody's reading. I don't recall who it was, but you gotta aim first and then shoot. Okay, and it's also when you aim, you have to consider the atmosphere. Oh, maybe that's why I seen the Navy. Oh, that's weird. You got to consider. Oh, we're going back to the sniper. There's a Sag who's probably watching this. And she's like, "Oh my goodness." Yeah, we're going to the sniper. Okay, a sniper doesn't just get his shot. All right, whatever he's aiming at, he just doesn't get it. He has to be trained, and he has to be trained to handle the conditions. And I think we've gone over this before about Pisces. You have to learn to be a tree. Your roots have to be firm, and just like a sniper has to be able to do his job through any circumstance, through sandstorms, through windstorms, through rain, through hail. He does not move. She does not move. Let's not be sexist here. Female can be a sniper too. Okay, and they're protectors. They are protectors. They protect the rest of the soldiers from preventing them from getting harmed. But you have to learn to control the conditions, and they also have to adapt to the wind, right? So it's like you have to consider other things. It's like a tree branch. Okay, a branch doesn't. It's not just straight, and it's not just one. There's other branches that go off on it, and they each grow leaves. So that's like the image I'm getting is you need to think about. It's almost like, okay, if you move into a house, right? I'm a Virgo rising. I'm very practical. I also have Taurus. I got Jupiter, Capricorn, so I do have Earth. I'm very practical and grounded. A lot of people think because I'm a Sag, and I got Leo, it's not like that. It doesn't work like that. You got to consider the other things in the chart as well. But if you move into a house, right, and you're buying the house or renting the house, and you like the fact that it has tall ceilings, right? It's an open concept, has, I don't know what that word is. It's not coming to mind. Mine's blank, but you get what I'm saying. The big, tall, cathedral ceiling type thing. Okay, yeah, sure, it looks nice. But what you got to consider is that hot air rises and cold air settles. So when you buy a house like that, your heating bill is going to be like through the roof. And the hot air is always going to rise and cold air settles. So to heat the place, it would probably never be heated properly. Your bills would be quite high, right? That's like an example. These cards aren't coming out for you guys. That's just a minor example. And personally, for me, even if I had the money, the fact that I would have to clean them is like, how do you even clean those? You know what I mean? How do you get the cobwebs? Like, that would annoy the crap out of me. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to consider other things towards your plan. There we go. Ooh, we got the Ace of Cups. This is lovely. We got a lot of water going on here, you guys. We have the Chariot. Ooh, all water. And the Wheel of Fortune. Dun, dun, dun. And the plot thickens. You guys got a wonderful spread here. Is talking about your emotions. Some of you guys, it's even talking about taking a trip. You do have water. It's a boat. You could be a cruise. You could go on one of those really fun cruises even. It could do you good. If you're thinking about that, definitely look into it. It could do you good. Some of you guys, this is traveling and moving. But this is also starting a new cycle. Pisces, you guys are in a new cycle, and you're going to reap from this whole Jupiter Scorpio transit just as well as a Scorpio is. You're going to have to trust your intuition, though. You're really going to have to trust it, okay? Trust your gut feeling. If something feels off, then it is off, okay? And I strongly feel like time is of the essence for you guys. It really is. So this is like prioritizing. This means that, okay, whatever's on your mind and you want to start, you want to do, you want to go, it's like it's go time. It's now time to sacrifice, and by sacrifice I mean I'll give an example, like personally for myself. I don't have enough time to do these videos, maintain a job, and do studies. 5 days a week you work, you know what I mean? And then you're doing overtime and whatnot. So for me, I had to make shifts and changes to um, make things work for me in my favor, which means finding a job that's 4 days a week, longer hours, but shorter week. Gives me 3 days. So that gives me a day where I can do this, and it can give me a day, 2 days where I can continue with my studies. Certifications and stuff like that are important, and it's a necessity that I need, but that's a sacrifice I have to make, right? It was a sacrifice I had to make doing the 4 days a week. Going out there looking for that job, it takes time. That's not just an easy thing to find a job that's 4 days a week and will allow me the longer hours and same pay, where you got to be making decisions and choices here is what the cards are saying. But you got to be practical and grounded about how you go about those choices. You got to make short-term sacrifices for long-term gains is what it's basically saying. And the next card you have, this guy looks Turkish. Persian. I don't know, some of you guys are like Turkish or Persian. Seeing dance too, Mexican like fiesta. I'm seeing those like Morocco things. Is that how you say it? Okay, so I'm going to show it to you guys. If you get an intuitive hit, follow that. And it says guardian of action. It's time for you to step up and be the leader. The natural leadership skills are being called into action. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun, so move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. And you guys, are quite magical. It's time to work your magic, Pisces, okay? You're receiving intuitive hits, too. Some of you guys are getting things in your dreams, I'm seeing. And what's interesting is I'm seeing cleaning. I'm seeing, you know how the Queen of England puts on those white gloves, and then she, well, it's not the Queen of England that does it, but like that's how they in the olden days in England, they would put the white gloves on and they would like go like this across it to see if there was dust on there. It's like the dirt. And so like I'm interpreting that as in it's time to get rid of what no longer serves you, the dirt, the clutter. It's time to make changes, Pisces. It's basically what I'm getting. Yeah, and you got Temperance here, which is Jupiter. Okay, and this is talking about the perfect amount of it's the perfect amount of emotions and passion. So you have to have both of those to create alchemy, right? So get excited, whatever it is about that you want to do, get excited about it. It's going to take time. You got to be patient with yourself. It's like learning to walk. If you're starting a new adventure, you're going to fall a little bit and you're going to get up. You're going to get bruised and you're going to get up again. And those are going to be tools to your belt to push you forward. All right, Pisces, hopefully that helped you out, and I will talk to you for the monthlies next month. Namaste. Ciao for now.